Spring breakup, the toughest restrictions in Miami Beach beginning today.
These strict rules were put in place this year to try to curb all of that chaos. And Local 10's Christian De La Rosa joins us live to explain. Christian.
Well, we know that chaos very well from previous years. This time around, though, we've been warning everybody about it for weeks now. Welcome to Spring Break 2025 in Miami Beach. Take a look at the vibe out and about. The weather is gorgeous. People are enjoying. But as you said, the strict rules in this high impact weekend already going into effect. Some of those restrictions that we've been talking about, the parking garages that are closed, the $100 flat parking rate, the non-resident towing rate, which is over $500. Tomorrow, you won't see sidewalk seating along Ocean Drive. And of course, those DUI sobriety checkpoints that will be up both this weekend and the following weekend. How are spring breakers taking all of this? Take a listen.
If they're looking to party hardcore, I would not do it here.
My freshman year, I guess I'd say they weren't very strict. They weren't like you could have open containers. They wouldn't say anything. But now it's like a little more strict. You kind of got to hide it.
Some folks are saying, we come here for spring break. We come here to have fun. And it's just not as fun this year. What do you think?
I think safety kind of overrules all of it. When you came here before, the crowds were just massive. There was a lot of drinking on the beach. It wasn't safe.
Yeah, if you put getting lit and being safe on a scale, maybe safety tips over. We want to also talk about one of the spring breakers we spoke to was like, oh, it used to be that you could, hide drinking on the beach. You can't really hide your misbehavior this year. And for that, I want to bring in Christopher Best with the Miami Beach Police Department. If you were trying to hide your misbehavior on the beach, you're likely being watched. Tell me more about that.
So you are being watched. Today officially kick off our first high-impact weekend of the 2025 Spring Break deployment. And this week, we also unveiled our real-time intelligence center and drone as a first responder program.
Drone, that means that there's a drone watching you if you're misbehaving. And if you're behaving correctly, if you're doing things right, you don't have to worry.
Absolutely. So not only will a drone be deployed during any critical incident, but we have a full team of law enforcement personnel and professional staff members monitoring the cameras. We have over 850 cameras throughout the city. Our message is very clear. We want people to come to our city and enjoy themselves. However, if you break the law, you will be arrested.
And Christopher, this obviously seemed to work this year, and so far, the marketing campaign of breaking up with spring break, the reality check, you were telling me earlier, it already seems to be working.
Absolutely. So each morning, our executive team and myself assess the data, all right? We really want to ensure that our restrictions and our resources are working effectively. As of this morning, arrests are down 17% compared to last year. And last year, we had a very successful spring break. So we are still in the very beginning of our spring break deployment, but we're cautiously optimistic.
Christopher Best with the Miami Beach Police Department. We are crossing our fingers for you and for all of the law enforcement that plan to be out here this weekend and next weekend to keep things under control. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, our thanks to you and Officer Best out there. Bottom line, just be careful on the beach.
Good advice.
All new